Hello everybody, my name is Lemonade. I also go by Lemon. I am your coach of the Sacramento Surge, and today we have got the finals match for the UBDL. This week we are facing off against Coach Pixelmaster in the not Crossbow Crowbats. I forgot to put his team name on here. Dang it! Glasgow Glyscores. Before we go into the team builder, guys, I want to make a little bit of an announcement. I think this is going to be my last season in this league, and that's solely because I am enjoying VGC so much more than I'm enjoying singles. So I'm going to switch from doing singles in the SPS to doing VGC in the SPS. If you don't know, the SPS server has two divisions dedicated to the VGC format, and I'm going to be joining those one of those two divisions next season. So I think this is going to be my last season in the VGC league for this server. So I do want to thank the mods and the entire server for this amazing time. I've enjoyed these last two seasons so much. With that being said, guys, let's make our final game a banger, and let's start off our team builder. My opponent's team this week consists of Crown Zamazenta, took me a second, Mega Manectric, Meowstic, Politoed, Braviary, Kingdra, Ludicolo, Bronzong, Magmortar, Scyther, and Muck. I am expecting to see Zamazenta, Manectric, Meowstic, Politoed, Kingdra, and Ludicolo. I do think that Bronzong has some capabilities as well in case of Garchomp. Last time, we did fight this guy back in week 4. It was a very good game. But I think that the game would have gone very, very differently if he used Meowstic differently. So I have to be prepared for a much more, much more prepared Meowstic, I suppose is the best way to put it. So, with that being said, my opponent's team is very, very strong, obviously having some rain components, being able to swim up with Kingdra and Ludicolo. Very helpful for his team in that regard. Meowstic is such an annoying Pokemon, honestly. Its access to Light Screen and Imprisoned Trick Room can really hinder my team. And it's got so much going for it, it's really difficult to move around, but I think we found a way. With that being said, guys, we're going to start the team builder. Our team this week is going to start off with, of course, Sprocket the Magearna. I forgot to put the items on here. Alright, whatever. This week we were running a bit of a different set than last time. We were running Dazzling Gleam, Aura Sphere, Trick Room, and Protect. Last time we ran Shadow Ball over Trick Room, and I don't see much reason to do that now. Trick Room is there because we are planning to lead off with Blastoise and take out Meowstic so that it cannot fake out the Meowstic so that it cannot go for Imprisoned Trick Room, so that we can set up Trick Room and have offensive momentum turn 1. That is going to allow us to go for a very hard-hitting Dazzling Gleam on my opponent. If he leads off with Zamazenta, we're good. We live a hit. We can go for a Dazzling Gleam, and that'll put it in range of Aura Sphere. We're fine, basically. Aura Sphere is there for the Zamazenta mainly. It also does do pretty decent damage to Bronzong. I decided to drop Shadow Ball because I think that Bronzong will be a bit more prepared for it, and because it doesn't really do anything back. Like, I'm fine either way. Life Orb, of course, is there so that we have an extra 30% damage in our Dazzling Gleam and Aura Sphere, very helpful. Soul Heart ability is very nice. Whenever any Pokemon on the field dies, Magearna gets a +1 special attack boost, which can be very, very helpful if Blastoise dies early on with our Follow Me shenanigans. Our EV spread this week is going to be 100 HP, 108 defense, 252 special attack, 48 special defense, and quiet nature. The reason I decided to go with a Trick Room set this week and not Tailwind like the last time, like Rabombi Tailwind, is because I think that my opponent handles Tailwind very, very well. He handled it pretty well last time, and I think that the biggest issue with Tailwind here is that it takes so many it takes so much investment on Magearna to outspeed Manectric. I'd rather just have Trick Room because I know ways I can get Trick Room up. I'm fine in that regard. So I'd rather have Trick Room instead of having more defensive investment than having way less defensive investment in Tailwind, because it takes a lot. Like it takes a lot more utility and game planning for Tailwind to work. But I think that Trick Room is definitely our best bet here. My next Pokemon this week is, of course, going to be Blanker Blast, the Blastoise. We are planning to lead this thing off with Magearna. Another option for lead is Staraptor. We'll go over that later. We're running Fake Out, Follow Me, Muddy Water, and Protect. Literally the exact same moveset we have ran every single week so far. Fake Out is very helpful so that we can flinch the Meowstic, as well as the Kingdra or Zamazenta, very helpful. Follow Me is very helpful so we can redirect my opponent's attacks. Muddy Water is rain boosted, so it does hit his team fairly hard, and it does have a pretty good chance of lowering their accuracy, which can be very, very helpful. Last time we fought, I did calc the Kingdra's damage, and it turned out to be choice specs, so knowing that information can be very helpful. What else? Protect is obviously there for Protect, so we can live a Thunder, so we can guaranteed take a Thunder from Mega Manectric. Aguav Berry is there so that whenever our opponent puts us down to 1/4 HP, we will heal 1/3 of our HP, which is very helpful recovery. Should let us live, I think, another. It might not let us live a lot, but it will be helpful. I didn't see much of a reason to run anything else. I suppose I could go with Wakan Berry again. I might switch that out, whatever. But our EV spread this week is definitely secure in 252 HP, 40 defense with a relaxed nature, and 216 special defense. This thing is designed to take a close combat from Zamazenta fairly well. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, nothing crazy going on here. It's a standard Blastoise, same thing as every week. My next Pokemon this week is going to be Everest the Gigalith. This thing is here mainly for sand control. I really want to have control over the weather because rain is such a big component of his team. We're running Wide Guard, Protect, Body Press, and Sandstorm. I didn't see any reason to run any offensive investment other than Body Press investment. Just because he doesn't have a Ghost type, fighting goes mostly unresisted on his team except for Scyther, Muck, and Meowstic. And Sandstorm is very helpful so that we can reset Sand even if my opponent goes for Rain Dance on Meowstic. And so that's very, very helpful. Body Press does a good amount of damage to the majority of his team. Nothing crazy, but it is very good chip. Wide Guard is going to be able to protect my team from any possible Muddy Waters from Kingdra or Ludicolo. It also protects us from discharges, though actually he doesn't have a ground type, so I don't see why he would run discharge on Manectric. So we're running a Passo Berry that is there so that we can take a water hit guaranteed. Sandstream, very obviously it's for Sandstream, it's sand control. 156 HP, 188 defense, 164 special defense with a, I don't know what nature that is, plus special defense minus speed nature. We are running minimum speed so that we can utilize our Trick Room as best as possible. I don't really think this thing comes. I don't think it's that great. Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy going on here. I don't really plan on using this. However, what I do plan on using is Gigazor the Garchomp. Garchomp this week is running Stomping Tantrum, Dragon Claw, and Crunch, and Protect. This thing is here as a Trick Room cleaner. If Magearna goes down, Stomping Tantrum hits his team incredibly hard. He doesn't have any resists other than Ludicolo, Bronzong, and Braviary. Stomping Tantrum hits his team incredibly hard, and Scyther. But Bronzong doesn't take a Crunch very well. Kingdra doesn't take a Dragon Claw very well, at all, actually. Politoed doesn't take a Dragon Claw. The only downside of this thing is that it doesn't OHKO most things on my opponent's team, so I really need to chip things down with Magearna. Yeah, I mean, this thing is pretty self-explanatory. 116 HP, 252 attack with a Brave Nature, 48 defense, 92 special defense. This thing underspeeds everything on his team except for Muck and Bronzong, so hopefully we can utilize our Trick Room in that regard as best as possible. Muck can't do anything back anyway, so I'm fine in that regard. And Bronzong can't do all that much anyway, especially since we're minimum speed possible. Gyro Ball is his best way to hit us, and it doesn't really do all that much. So that is what this thing is here for. Our next Pokemon this week is going to be Sauron the Dusclops. This thing is a bait. Is a bait Trick Room lead. Here to bait in the. I just said bait 3 times. It's here to force my opponent to go into Meowstic. We're running Nightshade, Trick Room, Will-O-Wisp, and Protect. Very standard set, nothing crazy again. Nightshade is just there because my opponent's only normal type is Braviary, and it does not want to get burned. Trick Room is also very helpful in case I do end up in a situation in the late game where I can reset Trick Room. It's very helpful in that regard. Will-O-Wisp is there so that we can slow down the Braviary, and as well as the Zamazenta, mainly. Protect is also very helpful so they can stall out a turn of Dusclops, keep it alive for a bit. Eviolite, obviously, because it's a not fully evolved Pokemon, so we can get a +1 defense boost in both our defenses. Very helpful. First, it's going to be able to allow us to reveal my opponent's items, can be very helpful, show us a lot of utility. We could reveal something like Citrus Berry, Meowstic like he brought last time, or we could reveal a excuse me, a Focus Sash, or we could reveal a Life Orb on uh, Kingdra, or choice specs on Kingdra. It's very helpful in general. We're running 180 HP, 140 defense, 188 special defense, with again a plus special defense minus speed nature. Once again, nothing crazy going on here, it's the standard. And then as our final Pokemon, we have got Aviate the Staraptor. Staraptor this week is a very possible lead. The only bad lead with this thing is Kingdra or Ludicolo. That's like the one bad thing he could lead with for this thing to be bad. We're running Final Gambit, Close Combat, Brave Bird, and Feather Dance, with the Intimidate ability and the Choice Scarf item. Choice Scarf is going to allow us to outspeed Mega Manectric so we can get a Final Gambit off as quick as possible. My opponent's only Fake Out users are Ludicolo and Meowstic. I don't think Meowstic has room for it. And I don't really think that Ludicolo would want to go for it, considering he could just set up Rain and Tailwind anyway. So, like, I don't. Or not Tailwind, sorry, Muddy Water. So I don't see much of a reason he'll want to do that. Close Combat is there for just some extra chip on Zamazenta and Bronzong. Brave Bird there for Ludicolo and Scyther. And Feather Dance is there for Zamazenta and Braviary just to slow them down. If I'm not in a position where Final Gambit is usable, Feather Dance at least will be, so I can lower their attacks enough that Magearna or Garchomp can handle them very well. Intimidate is very helpful as well, so that we can lower my opponent's attack stat. It's not the most helpful thing, but it is very helpful. We are, of course, running 252 HP, 156 attack, 44 defense, 12 special defense, and 44 speed with a Jolly Nature. Once again, the only bad lead with this thing is Kingdra and Ludicolo. The rest, Staraptor has a great matchup because I don't think Zamazenta can afford enough HP investment to live a Final Gambit. So hypothetically, we could lead this thing off with Magearna. Magearna goes for Trick Room, or can just Protect as we Final Gambit, and then we go into Blastoise and Garchomp in the back. Then Magearna will hopefully be at +2. We can Fake Out the next turn. We can go for Trick Room and get offensive momentum. Like, it's very helpful. It's a very good situation. I think that this thing will be very good in Game 1 so that we can force my opponent to maybe go into Rain, where Blastoise is a bit better turn 1. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to secure in the 6 I think we're going to see. I think it's going to be Zamazenta, Mega Manectric, Meowstic Male, Politoed, Kingdra, and either Ludicolo or Bronzong. With that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the match, and I am going to change Blastoise to Waconberry just because I've kind of secured it in my head that I really think he brings Manectric this time. Or actually, I can bring Rindo. You know what? I'm going to bring Rindo just because I don't fully, with how much I've used Garchomp, I don't think he'll bring Manectric. So, with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching the Team Builder. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the match. I'll see you all in just one moment. Alright, guys, we are back, and we can see that my opponent has brought everything that we expected, except we also see a Magmortar. Now, Magmortar actually makes things slightly more complicated because it's one of the few Pokemon on his team that has access to Taunt, which I do think he's going to have. So, let's say good luck, have fun. Did that go in? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I kind of want to go Staraptor, Magearna, Blastoise, Garchomp. And then what I kind of want to do is I want to go for Final Gambit and Protect. Either way, Magearna's elite is our lead. I think can Staraptor Oko Magmortar with Final Gambit? Yes, we can. He has to. Oh, yeah, no, we guarantee KO it. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I like the Staraptor lead a lot. And then Blastoise, Garchomp. I like that. I like that a lot. Let me just think that over. Magearna for sure. I like the Staraptor lead a lot. I think the one bad thing could be Ludicolo lead. I'm really surprised to see no Kingdra, actually. That's really surprising. Magmortar's going to have Taunt, Heat Wave, Scorching Sands maybe, and Protect? Something like that. Yeah, I think that Magearna, Staraptor, Blastoise, Garchomp is the best lead. Let's see what he led with. Magmortar, Zamazenta, Bronzong. He's going to try and counter Trick Room, I'm sure. What we're going to do is we're going to protect, and we are going to... Do I want to Final Gambit the Bronzong, or do I want to Final Gambit the Magmortar? I don't think there's any downside to either. Bronzong could end up actually giving me Trick Room, which would be monumental. I think I want to Final Gambit the Magmortar. He protected. That is unfortunate. We should still die. He goes for Earthquake on the Bronzong. It actually... Okay, it didn't do anything. Oh, that actually kind of sucks. Is it Weakness Policy? Is that Weakness Policy Magmortar? Oh. Yikes. What we're gonna do... Oh, but I really want that +1 special attack boost. It's really good for this Bronzong. That protect actually really sucks. Yeah, I think it's just best... Can we take a Heat Wave from this thing? It'll be single target, which is probably the worst part about it. And we're not specially defensive. Oh, but we're going to kill it here. What am I thinking? Heat Wave. Double target Heat Wave does 48 to 58. Single target does 66 to 78. Oh, that's just a Raptor. Magirna should do a lot more. Yeah. I have a feeling he's going to counter Trick Room, but I'm just going to set up Trick Room here and go for Final Gambit and Magmortar again. If he double protects, good play, but I don't think he's going to because he can't really risk the 50-50. I would have liked to have the Zamazenta in the lead, though. I'm not fully against this situation, though. I'm pretty sure... Is Magmortar Weakness Policy? Like, how much would Bronzong do? With Earthquake? Like, that seems kind of weird to me. I guess I don't have a very good matchup against ground moves. 25 to 29, like, that's not very much. But to a Magmortar, it'd do even more. It would do even more. Yeah, it would do a lot to Magmortar. And that's no attack investment. That seems weird to me. We're going to go for Trick Room and Final Gambit, though. He doesn't have a switch into Final Gambit at all. He goes Meowstic. That's actually great with me. I'm perfectly okay with this. Yeah, and now we're going to go into, I think, Blastoise. He goes Bronzong. Okay, he can counter Trick Room here, but I feel pretty comfortable just going for a Dazzling Gleam. Oh, you know what he's going to do? He's going to counter Trick Room and Imprison, which makes me want to Dazzling Gleam and fake out the Bronzong. Because +3 Aura Sphere to 61 to 72, and then Muddy Water does not much. Okay, I am okay with doing. How much does Meowstic take though? Bronzong's gonna Earthquake here for sure. Meowstic could go for a Light Screen, which is probably the worst thing he could do. We're gonna go for D-Gleam, and we're gonna fake out the Bronzong. Oh, he fake outed our Magirna. Okay. Interesting. We're going to D-Gleam again, and we're going to... I guess I'm Muddy Water. I'm going to Muddy Water. Yeah, Light Screen. Yeah, that makes sense. 41% to us. Okay, so Meowstic is going to die here. Can we get an accuracy drop on Bronzong? That'd be pretty big. No. So, what's going to happen here is he's going to go for an Earthquake. We are going to... What are we going to take from an Earthquake? 41%. So we're probably going to die here, but I want to kill Zamazenta, and I want to... Do I go for Follow Me, or do I... What do I take from a Zamazenta Close Combat? Should take a good chunk. Magirna's going to kill it. Oh, actually, yeah, it's going to kill it. Garchomp can kill it. Can kill this Bronzong. Bronzong should be the last thing he has left. Let me check that. Yes, Bronzong is the only thing he has left. And Crunch does 49 to 60. We should be fine in that regard. Muddy Water might be the best play. Or actually, I can protect Magirna. because I think he might go for a because I think he might protect Zamazenta here. So, and I mean, Garchomp does 49 to 60 to that thing. How much is Blastoise? 53 to 63. We will be in range. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna protect and we're gonna Muddy Water for damage. Maybe get an accuracy drop on Bronzong could be helpful. The good news is that Bronzong can't break through Blastoise, or not Blastoise or Garchomp anyway, so I think we've got this one. I think Zamazenta might just be the one troublesome thing here. If he goes for Counter Trick, good play, except in the next turn I can just follow me, kill Zamazenta. Oh, but he does have Light Screen up, actually. Magearna might not kill. Though we are +3. Okay, so he protected Zamazenta. Went for Earthquake. 64%. Can we get an accuracy drop on the Bronzong? It'd be very helpful. No. So what we're going to do here is we should, with the light screen up though, we do 92 to 110. So we're going to Aura Sphere and we're going to Muddy Water. And I feel pretty, oh, actually, know what we're going to do? No, we're going to Aura Sphere and we're going to Protect. Because I want Blastoise for the, Zen Headbutt. Oh, don't flinch me, please. Okay. Oh, barely didn't kill. Okay. Oh, he close combated Blastoise though. That's pretty good. So now we see Zen Headbutt on Magearna, on Bronzong, which is very helpful. How much did that do? 16%. Um, 16%. That looks like it's offensive. Yeah. Whoa, is it adamant? Whoa, that's hecka offensive. Wow. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to Dazzling Gleam, and we're going to follow me. Blastoise should be able to live a close combat from Zamazenta. My brain is failing to comprehend what I'm thinking right now. 53 to 64. Maybe. Yeah, we're going to follow me. Oh, he protected. Okay. 24% to Bronzong. Oh, he's going to kill Magearna. Yeah. So what we do now is we go into Garchomp. We kill it. We kill the Zamazenta with Stomping Tantrum, and I think we protect. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, yeah, I think we have this game. He's playing very well though. So actually, I want to give some more thought into this. Zamazenta doesn't learn Ice Fang by chance, does it? It sure does. What would that do? To Garchomp. It might be best that we redirect. 70 to 84. Yeah, it's best that we redirect here. Because, oh no, actually, I think we're fine. We're gonna stop me. Oh wait, but Bronzong could have Ally Switch, and if he goes for that, if he goes for Ally Switch here, we might be screwed. Because it will die to. Oh, actually, we can kill it with Dragon Claw. At 11%, we should kill it with Dragon Claw. So we're gonna go for Dragon Claw instead. I don't want to risk him having Ally Switch. We've seen Earthquakes and Headbutt. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Or I can Dragon Claw Zamazenta. We should do a decent chunk to Bronzong. I'm pretty sure it's specially defensive. Yeah, 29 to... Yeah, that's fine. We're going to Dragon Claw, and we are going to... They're going to follow me in case of Ice Fang. Actually, the fact that he hasn't clicked it yet just tells me he really doesn't have Ice Fang. So we're going to Dragon Claw, and we're going to Protect. If he had Ice Fang, he would have clicked it by now. Close combat, perfect. No ally switch. Zamazenta's dead. The critical hit did not matter. He goes for Iron Head. Okay, so now we know like everything about this thing. And now we're going to follow me. Awesome. Game 1 is ours. We're going to go into Game 2. I'm going to write down what we know. What we know is close combat and protect. We don't know anything about Meowstic, do we? Fake out light screen. Oh, he did have room for fake out. McMortar didn't have room for anything. Oh, we didn't learn anything about you. We learned 3 attacks, though, on Bronzong, which is awesome for us. That's huge, because now we don't have to worry about counter Trick Room. Oh, you know what? It's probably Assault Vest Bronzong. Okay, so we're going to go into Game 2. We've got it ready right here. What's he going to do against Staraptor? He's going to lead Magearna. He's going to lead Meowstic. That's what he's going to do. He's going to lead Meowstic Magmortar. Which makes me... What do we know about Meowstic? We knew Fake Out Light Screen. You know what we can do? We can lead Staraptor, Magearna, switch Staraptor into Blastoise and protect. And then Trick Room the next turn. No. Well, actually, Staraptor in the late game does seem very... No, Staraptor's not very good in the late game. He's 100% going to lead with Meowstic. So... We didn't see what item Meowstic was, did we? No, we didn't. I'm fairly confident that the Bronzong is Assault Vest. What other physical moves does it have? Explosion, maybe? Bulldoze? Rock Tomb? Doesn't have much. We don't know anything about Magmortar other than Protect. What do we do here? Because I'm super confident he's going to lead Meowstic. What do we do against Meowstic here? I can lead Garchomp, Gigalith, Blastoise, Magearna. But if Magearna doesn't get any special attack boosts, it's kind of meh. I'm not sure if I like Staraptor in this game. Just because I am super... Actually, you know what, though? Even if he gets to fake out our... No, because then he could just light screen the next turn. I was thinking that if we let Staraptor and he fakes out, fake outs, either way we get Trick Room up, but the problem is, in that situation, is the light screen. So I think what I want to do is I want to lead... Blastoise, Magearna, and then Garchomp, and I think Gigalith. Or I could lead, or not lead, or I could have Dusclops on the back for Nightshade. And Burning Zamazenta could be useful. Burning... I almost really like Dusclops. I'm not sure I like Gigalith in this game. We're going to go with Dusclops. Zamazenta, Magmortar. Okay. We are going to fake out the Magmortar and Trick Room. I was so confident he was going to lead Meowstic. Follow Me should out-prioritize Fake Out. Let me look that up on my phone. Magearna should be able to take a close combat just fine. And if he goes -1 special defense, we are fine. We OHKO it. Guaranteed. Magearna takes 54 to 64 from it. And that's if it's adamant, which I don't think it is. We didn't see what kind of damage it did we? Protected, protected, protected. No, it protected itself. We protected it from it against both times he used it. So yeah, I think we're going to fake out Magmortar, because that would probably... Which would be the bigger issue? Life Orb Magmortar would probably be the bigger issue with a Heat Wave. Yes, it would be. So we're going to fake out Magmortar, and we're going to set... Or we can just protect. Um... Um... We're going to trigger him. Zamazenta goes for close combat into Magearna. That's fine. I'm very confident he's going to switch that thing out now. We're going to go for a Muddy Water and an Aura Sphere into Zamazenta. We get free damage no matter what. His water resists don't want to get an accuracy drop, and one of his water resists, being Politoed, just lets us do more damage with Muddy Water, so I doubt he goes into that one. Let me look up the priority tiers, just to make sure that Fake Out prioritizes. Where's Follow Me? Follow Me. Oh, is it under? Where is it? Let's see, he went for Follow Me on Magmortar. I didn't even know that had Follow Me. Oh, that miss sucks. I need an accuracy drop. I didn't get it. That sucks. So I didn't know that Magmortar had Follow Me. Oh, no, not Dynamax. We're going to Muddy Water, and we're going to Mega Evolve and Stomping Tantrum to Zamazenta. He goes Bronzong. Good play. He protects the Magmortar. So an accuracy drop would be very nice here. Oh, that's so AV. Oh, that is so AV. We're going to Muddy Water again and just crunch the Bronzong. That's so Assault Vest. Yo, I can't find where Follow Me is. Wait, doesn't it say it? +2. Oh. Fake Out is higher than that. There it is. Yeah, Fake Out out-prioritizes that. Yeah, we're just gonna Muddy Water and crunch the Bronzong. If he goes into Zamazenta here, fine. Iron Head. If he flinches, that would be unfortunate. Oh, Magmortar didn't die, and it's Citrus Berry. Great. So if that burns, I swear. Okay. Oh, and Garchomp flinched. That was fantastic. I think we lose this one. I didn't know that Magmortar had Follow Me. Now we do. Scorching Sands, Heat Wave, Protect, Follow Me. So now we know at least I can't stop Trigger him. I swear if this flinches me again, an accuracy drop on the Bronzong would be fantastic. Nope. Lived on 1. Defense drop. It's not what I needed. He goes Zamazenta. We're going to Follow Me, and I can Stomping Tantrum. Or I can Protect and go into... I can Follow Me and go into Dusclops. And burn Zamazenta. I think he's gonna Earthquake the Bronze. I think he's gonna Earthquake on Bronzong. What we're gonna do is we're gonna Follow Me, and we're gonna Crunch, because he doesn't have any Dark Resists. Okay. Bronzong's dead. The fact that it never clicked Protect just tells me that it's absolutely... Okay, Meowstic. We're gonna double Protect here. If Fake Out's anything, my entire offense here is dead, and I cannot let that happen. He probably doesn't have Reflect. I don't think he has room for it. Oh, Fake Out and Follow Me have the same priority bracket. So yeah, Meowstic would be able to outspeed. Yeah, so we're gonna double Protect here, because if he flinches anything with Fake Out, then we are pretty much done for in this game. I think our best bet is to follow me and hopefully kill Zamazenta in 2 turns. Hopefully, luckily I did keep the Aguav Berry. It's right about now that I wish I brought Gigalith and not Dusclops. Garchomp does 49 to 60. You double protect, you fake out to Blastoise, and yeah, close. Play rough. Ooh, play rough, close combat, protect. Interesting. Yeah, so now we are going to follow me and Stomping Tantrum the Zamazenta. He protected. Oh, shoot. Reflect. Oh, it's got Reflect. I think we lose. Oh my gosh. We're going to follow me, and... Man, I almost brought Taunt on Dusclops just for it. I almost want to... You know what I kind of want to do? Let's fake out Reflect, Light Screen, Protect, probably. How well does Dusclops take? That's not what I should have put in. Dusclops should be able to take a play rough just fine. He should be able to take any hit from... You know what? Its last move is probably Crunch. From this thing, Dusclops takes 34 to 42 at most. If we burn it, though, maybe we can stall out the screens. So we're going to protect, and we're going to switch into Dusclops. It's Light Clay Meowstic, okay? Behemoth Bash. It's not Crunch. Psychic into Dusclops. We're going to... Interesting. It kept Behemoth Bash. Oh, probably for... Ribombee. We are going to go for... Follow me. And I can Trick Room. I think I want to Trick Room here. We're going to Trick Room. Behemoth Bash, 22%. Psychic, its last move is Psychic, okay. And now, we're going to Muddy Water, and we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Zamazenta. He protect. And Light Screen. Okay, now because you drop a Meowstic would be nice, but I doubt we're going to... Yeah, of course not. We are going to Muddy Water, and we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Zamazenta. I wish I had Pain Split now. Luckily, though, Zamazenta guarantee gets burned here. Our plan here is just stall out the Reflect. We burned Zamazenta. Accuracy drops would be fantastic. There it is on Meowstic. That was one of the bigger ones. Aguav Berry comes out. Close combat. Play rough. Huge. We are just going to keep going for Muddy Water. And I'm going to Nightshade Meowstic. No, wait. We're going to Muddy Water again. And I think I actually want to protect Dusclops. Because I feel like I want this thing healthy. Though Burn Zamazenta can't do anything to it. His only way to hit Dusclops is with Psychic, but it's not gonna really do anything. 22%. His only attack to hit us is Behemoth Bash. 15 to 19 from that. Yeah, I think it's best that we Muddy Water, Nightshade, the Meowstic. He protects again. An accuracy drop on this thing would be again great. Nope, no getting it. Okay, we're going to Muddy Water again, and we're gonna Nightshade. Actually, no, I can protect the Nightshade because Nightshade does 27. Yeah, so we're gonna protect the Nightshade, the Meowstic. Okay, he missed the play rough. That's fine. I think we might have gotten this one in our favor. We're going to follow me, and we're going to set Trick Room. He only has one turn. Yes, I think we win this one. I think we win this one because now we can go into Garchomp, we Stomping Tantrum, and we Nightshade, and I think we win with that. The late game Dusclops. I went with it on a gut feeling, and it just turned out to work. Good. We won the game, guys. We are the champion of Season 6. GG to Pixel. This was a fantastic game. Thank you so much for the game. This was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for the season. Thank you to the coaches and to the moderators. I had so much fun in this league. I'm very happy to see that Magearna and Garchomp uh, were such good Pokemon. I had a lot of fun with these Pokemon. I had a lot of fun with this team. I had a lot of fun with my opponents. I had a lot of this league in general was so much fun. I want to thank everybody involved in it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, do me a favor, go down to the like and subscribe button. Go ahead and sucker punch those. It shows me that you enjoy the content I very much so enjoy creating. While you're down there, go ahead and do me a favor and go ahead and hit that notification bell so you never miss another Lemonance video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next league we do. Champion Lemon, I will see you all. Goodbye. That was a terrible outro. Goodbye, everybody.